what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful Friday today. Peep this, it's your boy McKinley362 back at you with another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle. So I recently just got Mario Kart 8 in that game. It has had my soul sucked into it. So yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, I'm coming back with regular uploads series this time. So today we're having a bit of a OU Wi-Fi battle. Person that I battled, actually not from my Discord server this time. I battled them from a website called Ultra Sun Ultra Moon Chat. See, I'll be sure to link. Yeah, I'll be sure to link that website in the description down below. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this Wi-Fi battle. I'm using a kind of a rain team, a rain themed team. Now you're probably wondering, Kinley, why you got fire types on your rain team? Don't worry, let me explain. Okay, see, I was thinking, okay, so look, in case my opponent, because you know sometimes you run to other weather teams, I could run into them and then I'll be like, you know what, that my Mega Charizard Y could bring in that drought, then Infernape can come in and just Flare Blitz everything, because you know, Choice Scarf Flare Blitz, you know. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. But anyway, turn one, I'm obviously gonna lead off with my Scarf Infernape, and since I'm Am Choice Scarf, I'm obviously gonna be able to outspeed this Mimikyu, and now I gotta outspeed the Mimikyu. We're just gonna go ahead and do a nice clean Supreme U-turn, and with that clean Supreme U-turn, we're just gonna be able to break this thing's disguise. We're just gonna bust that disguise off his head. Now I'm gonna bring in my Plumeryuki, my shiny lander. It's not legit though, actually, Jen. Now once we got this thing in, it's actually gonna decide to go for a substitute. So this is telling me that this might be a bulky Mimikyu variant, because this Mimikyu just went for sub, and I don't know about you guys, but I really don't like it when Pokemon go for substitute, because as soon as you go for substitute, I'm like, you know what, I have to stay in now. I have to try to break the substitute, unless I just want to forfeit the game. So now that I broke my opponent's substitute, it turns out that he actually is the bulky Mimikyu because he has Toxic. So this Mimikyu, this lets me know that this thing, it has to have some HP and defense investment. I mean, it has to. I mean, look at this thing. It has leftovers also. So I just really don't like this Mimikyu. And it has Protect, so I'm like, okay, is this some VGC stuff that I'm not aware of? Because I don't know about you guys, I haven't ran into a Mimikyu like this since way back in Sun and Moon. Usually the Mimikyus I see now is some Trick Room, Life Orb, you got your rare Choice Bandit, and you got your even more rare Z-Mood Mimikyus. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and pop a Earthquake off on this thing, and that Mimikyu is going to barely hang in there, but thankfully my opponent decided to be cheeky and they went for a substitute, thankfully. And of course they're not gonna be able to have enough HP to do said substitute, because I'm pretty sure they was at a clean 1 HP. Now I'm predicting my opponent to go for Protect here, so I'm like, you know what, you ain't catching me on this Protect, let me switch. And my opponent is actually gonna be smart, and they did a double switch. I don't know if they predicted me to go. Well, this was a great double switch, because GG to you if you knew that I was going to bring in my Infernape, because this would have been bad for my opponent if my lander stayed in, because what if lander stayed in with Earthquake? That would have two-shot this Toxapex. Toxapex would have taken a lot of damage, but I didn't. I should have stayed in and went for Earthquake as landers, but I just thought he was going to Protect, because, like, you know, that's how the bulky Pokemon are. They protect and they attack, then they protect, then attack again, then protect. So now I'm just gonna, oh my lord, you know what, I'm doing this all in one tank, screw this. Let me go ahead and put my stuff on summon. There we go. Now my opponent gonna go ahead and bring out this Chandelure. Now I'm just gonna go for Discharge just to gauge and see how much damage it's gonna do, and it does a fairly nice little chunk. Definitely would have wanted to do more, and I'm gonna be able to take this Shadow Ball very nicely. So this is a special defensive wall wars stuff we got going on right here, but I actually don't want to let my Zapdos get whittled down. I do have roots, but I just don't want to get whittled down right now from this Chandelure. So now I'm gonna bring in that Wetness, don't mind the name, and that Wetness, of course, we're just gonna be able to get some drizzle action going. So now we got the rain set up, and my opponent is going to go for Shadow Ball again, and that Witness, that's a 2-hit KO right there. So my opponent is going to be smart, and they're going to switch into their Toxapex, because I'm guessing that Toxapex has a water move. But I don't want to stay in against this thing. I'm just going to switch into my Capillaries. Now Capillaries is going to come in here, and of course if it is rain, then you do know that I have to have the Swift Swim. But I don't want to go against this thing because I don't want to potentially then on shotgun or whatever it wants to go for it, and I'm just going to bring in Landorus. Or it might have Liquidation just to intimidate. Now, it is going to go for a Baneful Bunker, which is really annoying because this Toxapex is just annoying me. Toxapex and that Mimikyu, that's just stall. That's a stall core right there. And I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely hate stall. I remember on one of my live streams, I was battling somebody. They had Ferrothorn, Arcanine, and Celesteela on the same team. It was annoying. Pure annoying on my lord. That just gives me PTSD about that. So now my opponent is gonna switch it to Raichu. They're low Raichu to sack it off, which is push move play because I want to sack that thing up because that's like one of your fastest Pokies on your team. I don't know what that thing was. It could have been Scarfed, Specs, Life Orb, whatever. Z move, I don't know what it was, but I know it was one of those items because nobody else runs a low Raichu without something like that. So now, predicting my opponent to go for the Baneful Bunker or Protect, I'm just going to switch into OU Noob right here. So OU Noob is going to come out. You know, I'm just going to get my pressure up because I also want to eat up his PP of his Protects because, you know, you can only use Pokemon moves a certain limited number of times. Now, my opponent is just going to go ahead and switch out that Toxapex and bring in Chandelure, and there is no reason for me to switch out, so I'm saying, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to stay in and just going to discharge, because even if he did bring in the Chandelure, it was still going to take some damage and be a 2-hit KO, and I of course do outspeed this Chandelure. Now I don't know why I outspeed it, because I haven't looked at Zapdos base stats lately, but I'm pretty sure that a Chandelure, you know, usually Chandelures I see are scarfed in some way, but oh well, you know, I'm not complaining. You know, a dead Poke is a dead Poke. Now my opponent's gonna bring out the Porygon Z, and obviously this thing has to have Z conversion. I mean, come on now, it's a Porygon OU. It has to have Z conversion. I refuse to accept that that thing has any other, because somebody tell me another set. Tell me another set. I'll give you a Pokemon if you could tell me a viable set that Porygon Z can have an OU without a Z crystal. But my opponent is going to go for the Ice Beam, and that Wetness is going to die, unfortunately. So I just really wanted to come back in and get the rain up. So now I got my Swift Swim shenanigans going, and I don't know what item this Porygon Z was, but he's just gonna switch out because he knows he's about to get hefted, and he doesn't want to take the brutal hefting that is about to occur. So I'm just gonna go for my stab, rain boosted Hydro Pump, and that does about a quarter damage to the, no, I say about a good 48, no, I want to say 25%, but it's like 27%. So my opponent's gonna go for a Baneful Bunker here, but here's the thing, big fella. Baneful Bunker, you ain't doing nothing but stalling out the rain, which is a good thing for you. But then, even if you stall out the rain, even if they were to stall out the rain, like, you know, I'm pretty sure I outspeed Toxapex. You know, come on now, this Toxapex we're talking about, it's just slow. So my opponent, I don't know if they try to go for Protect. I got a good recommendation. Don't use Baneful Bunker and Protect on the same move of a Pokemon. Like, don't have both of those, because if you use Protect, I guess my opponent thought if I use Protect, then I can switch to Baneful Bunker. Like, you know, they can switch back and forth, so they can get infinite Protects. It doesn't work like that. The way it works is if you use Protect, then moves like Baneful Bunker, moves like that, they'll have a 50% chance of succeeding, then 25 when it gets keep getting cut half and half and half. So I really recommend that they switch their move pool or whatever, but you know, it's not my Pokemon, so I'm just gonna be able to go for another Giga Drain right here on this thing, and just trying to whittle this Toxapex now. Now Toxapex is going to go for its stab venom shot, which is gonna do a little bit of damage. Thankfully I didn't get poisoned, because I really don't like being poisoned, and I'm pretty sure my Ludicolo Capillaries would not like to be poisoned either. Now they're gonna bring in their Cloyster, which obviously it has to have Shell Smash, and thankfully I went for Giga Drain again, and that thing is going to go down. So goodbye Cloyster, bye bye. You will not be missed. Actually, I do like Cloyster. It's like not one of my favorite, but it's funny. Well, I haven't used Cloyster in a while, so what can I call this? Well, it's one of those Pokies that gives me nostalgia. because I remember trying to shiny hunt for a shoulder back in my X and Y days. You know, I'm pretty sure Shoulder was supposed to be an exclusive Pokemon to Pokemon Wide, like it was on one of those Cerebi.com exclusive Pokemon lists. But anyway, I'm just gonna Hydro Pump, and that Porygon Z is going to go down. Now my opponent's last Pokemon, is this the last Pokemon? Let's just see, let's look close look. Yep, it is the last Pokemon. So my opponent's last Pokemon is the Toxapex. So I'm just gonna be able to go for a Giga Drain here, and it's pretty much GG at this point. Now I will have another battle video uploaded tomorrow for you guys. So my opponent just gonna go for the Venoshock. Venoshock just comes in, really not gonna do much, and I really don't like how they went for the Protector here, because the Protector wasn't doing anything. It was just stalling at this point. Like, you know, if it was me, it's like I told you guys, I absolutely hate stall. Like, I wanted to forfeit the battle because of that right there, but I was so close to it, and I was like, you know what, we can just push through, just kill this thing, just kill this Toxapex, just kill it, because I absolutely hate some Toxapex sets such as this one. The fact that this one had Baneful Bunker and Protect, it just screamed at me, and I was like, you thought that was going to work? And here they go for another useless Protect, and I'm like, really, bro? I'm like, bro, what is that Protect gonna do? I couldn't understand if I was poisoned or something. Burned, even if I was burned, poison or burned, but I'm not. Like, I'm just gonna calm down. Anyway, that was a GG to my opponent with a questionable moveset. That's all I'm gonna say about that annoying Toxapex. So this was a nice battle video. Hopefully you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe and all that fun stuff. See you guys later. This has been Kimmy362 signing off.